y'all why he pulled off before I can get in the car. This just posted another on his Instagram story. Like, what the like,
you don't get these drinks out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in the jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast with your city like new Nikes, fresh jeans and a snapback.
Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe. So you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe. But only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want the extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down in my description below to join my membership. Alright y'all, let's just jump right into it. So I hope you guys are not confused, okay? I'm gonna keep running things back just so y'all not confused, because when I first started telling story times, y'all, I did not think my channel was gonna go this far and everything was just gonna go the way it went. So I wasn't telling things in order, okay? So January happened, New Year's, he came to my house, he pulled the pew pew out, okay? Then Valentine's Day came up, we had made up. That happened, he ruined Valentine's Day as usual. Then we stopped talking. Then we started talking again. That's when, I think this was the end of February, my black car broke down. Boom. March came. I convinced him to help me buy a car, and he paid for it. Then we went on that vacation in March. He was acting weird. I stopped talking to him again. Now, okay, we're gonna jump into part 2. As y'all know, my birthday in April, and if y'all don't know, Cray Cray birthday is in April as well. He is an Aries, okay? I'm a Taurus. Between this time, y'all, I kind of started talking to Delusional again, but like a little bit. We wasn't hanging out all the time. Like if I seen him outside, cause y'all, I was like avoiding Delusional. Like if I would see him outside or something, I wouldn't go outside. Or like I would sit in my car until he like walked away. Like I was really trying to avoid him. But when my car had stopped on me and I came home and I was tipsy, he was there and he helped me in my house. We did not do anything, but we did start like low-key talking again. Like nothing too much though. Y'all, what Delusional dad would sometimes see when Cray Cray came over and was going back and telling Delusional, and I don't know why he just called me like baby girl. He would go back and tell Delusional like baby girl got company, and I would see him looking so hard when like somebody would come to my house, and I'm like, I know he going back telling Delusional. Like I know he is, because it'll be certain times where Delusional will text me and be like, what you doing? And I'm like, oh my God. Like his dad must have came back and told him that somebody walked into my house. But it's like, you don't know who it is. It could be my cousin. It could be my brother. Like, dang, his dad was so nosy. I used to be like, oh my God. But this is why you cannot be dating your neighbor, because this was just too much. It was too much. It was too messy. So after so long, of course, Cray Cray pops back up. Me and him work things out again. I don't know how. After all of that had happened, all of that I just told y'all, all those story times I just told y'all happened between January and April. That's 4 months. All of that happened. Those story times. We're here. We're in April. Around April 4th, I was gonna be taking my son to Six Flags and some of his friends. So the day we was leaving out to go to Six Flags, Delusional was outside, and I don't know why I asked him to come. Oh, I had like an extra ticket because I had like season passes, and like it was one of those days where you can get a bunch of people in for free. And I was taking a bunch of Dylan's friend, and a bunch of other people was gonna be going. So I had asked for some reason Delusional if he want to come. And like I said, y'all, I was doing a lot of unhinged stuff. So let's just move past it, okay? A lot of crazy toxic stuff was going on. I was unhinged at this time. I knew. Y'all don't gotta tell me. I know. So we all go to Six Flags and we have a good time, and Delusional was trying to get a little frisky, but I was just basically telling him like, nah, I'm cool, because me and Cray Cray did just recently get back cool, and I knew like this was just like, I just wanted you to come to keep me company while Dylan was with his friends. After this, I'm probably gonna like low-key cut you off again. I know, shady. That's probably why he dogged me out when we got in a relationship. But I was communicating with him that I'm single, I'm doing me, you do you too. I don't care. You know, it wasn't like I was lying to him, telling him like, oh, you're the only person I talk to, stuff like that. We wasn't in a relationship, so whatever I was doing when I wasn't around him was none of his business. So no, it is not right that he dogged me when we did get in a relationship. Let me not make excuses for people, y'all. I'm learning, y'all be getting on me in the comments. Let me not make excuses. So anyways, Six Flags go well, we have fun, come back, and then like I said, the day after, yeah, we came back from Six Flags, I had ghosted Delusional, stopped texting him. Cray Cray had actually pulled up on me, and we was talking, and I was just basically telling him like, we should do something for your birthday coming up, like you never do anything, what do you want to do, like what do you have in mind? And he was basically saying like, I don't have nothing in mind, I usually don't celebrate my birthday. And I was just like, oh well, you know, whatever you want to do, I'm down for. So he was just like, let's just go have like a nice fancy dinner. I've never been to like one of those, you know, upscale fancy restaurants. And I was just like, okay, do you got a restaurant in mind that you want to go to so we can make a reservation? Because usually those type of restaurants, you have to make a reservation. So he was just like, let's go to Ruth Chris. And he was like, can you make the reservation, and I'm gonna pay for everything, just look pretty, show up, and we're gonna have a good time. I'm like, all right, cool. So I had made the reservations for 7 p.m. okay, because I didn't want it to be too late, because afterwards I was just basically telling him that if we finished up our dinner and he still wanted to do something, we can go to my little jacuzzi spot I'll be going to, and we can chill and relax in a jacuzzi for a couple hours if he wanted. So he agreed. Now mind y'all, Cray Cray was up at least 100K plus. Allegedly, you know, at this time was the scamdemic. Put 2 and 2 together on how he was up 100K. He was up. When I mean up, I mean up. This was already at the time he didn't bought the Jag and started getting all designer crazy, just buying hella stuff, like bought the Jag cash, brand new Jag, like, and bought another car. So you feel me, he up, you feel me? So he said he was gonna pay for his birthday dinner. I was gonna pay for it, but he offered to pay for it since he was up all this money. Like, what I look like paying for the dinner, even though it was his birthday dinner. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I just want y'all to note that he up 100K. He wanted to go to eat to this expensive restaurant that he wanted. I told him I was booking it at 7 p.m. We agreed on everything. Everything was cool. We enjoyed the rest of our day. He was actually cool this specific day. So 2 days later, 2 days before his birthday, April 7th, he was like, let's go shopping. I want to get some brand new stuff for my birthday. So he come pick me up in the Jag. We blast out to San Jose. We go to the Great Mall, or one of them big old malls. We go shopping, buying all kind of designer stuff, y'all. We go in the Rolex store. He bought a Rolex. Just flexing, spending hella money. I mean, he up 100K plus, like, no lie, y'all. Like, no lie, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. He was up real big. Him and his circle, they was hitting. So we blow down the mall. He buying me stuff. We having a good time. I'm enjoying his company. He actually being cool this specific day. So I'm just loving. I'm like, yeah, he blowing the bag. Y'all, he buying me all kind of stuff. I'm just like, this is the Cray Cray I like right here. You feel me? Spending money, happy. We laughing. We enjoying each other's company. No crazy stuff. No random drama, just cool, chill vibes, and us bonding, having a good time, happy. Because a lot of times me and Cray Cray was not happy with each other or around each other. It was always chaos and it was always chaos. So y'all, the day of his birthday come, which is April 9th. So I'm texting him, I'm telling him happy birthday, bright and early, 12 a.m. I go to sleep, I wake up, I tell him happy birthday again. I'm just texting him all kind of stuff and just telling him how much I love him, how much I can't wait to see him today. And we have like a nice birthday dinner. And I'm just so excited. Like, you know, you talk about you never celebrate your birthday. Yeah, I'm big with birthdays and people's birthdays. Like, I like, if whatever my friends want to do for their birthday, I'm all in. If you're not doing anything for your birthday, like, I'm gonna make your birthday special. I'm gonna go out of my way to do something for you so that you feel special for your birthday. Like, I'm big on birthdays, y'all, even though my birthday's always ruined. So y'all, I'm texting him, and after a while I realized, like, okay, he hasn't responded. It's like 11 a.m. now. You get what I'm saying? No response. It's about to be noon, but I'm not like tripping because we're not having dinner till like 7. So I'm just like, you know what, he might be around his family or he might be asleep. Cray was one of them people, if he wasn't tweaking, wake up late in the day. So I'm just like, maybe he haven't woke up yet, or if he is up, he probably with his family, friends, and you know, just, you know how that could be. He texting people on the phone with his family, because one thing about Cray, he stayed on the phone with his cousins, uncles, aunties. He stayed on the damn phone. So I'm like, he probably on the phone. He not even probably looking at it, seeing that I'm texting him, even though it's been hours that passed. I'm not really worried about it. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I had stuff to do that day, so I'm just getting all that, like cleaning the house, going grocery shopping and stuff like that already, just to kind of have everything done. 5 o'clock. I'm like, okay, I haven't heard from him. So now I'm blowing up his phone. I'm like, leaving voicemails like, why aren't you answering the phone? What's going on? Are you okay? Are you in the hospital? Because you know you love popping up in the hospital. Y'all, basically when Cray was saying he was going to the hospital, it's because either he didn't did too much of the, and you know, he too on and he need to come down, or because he, you know, popped so much of stuff that it messes up his stomach, because he had like ulcers or gallbladders or something, and so he would have to go to the hospital for those specific reasons. No response. Finally, like 6 o'clock, and he hit me. He was just like, hey Shay, good afternoon, I've been with my family, sorry I haven't responded back to you. And I'm just like, okay, I get it, it's your birthday and you've been with your family, but you could have responded. I've been texting you since your birthday hit at 12 a.m. and it's now 6 p.m. and you're just now responding to me. I'm like, see, this is that stuff I don't like. This is why I don't like dealing with you. You always wishy-washy. I'm not understanding why you be going ghost for so long. He was like, Shay, my phone was on silent. I didn't hear nobody calling or texting me. I just checked my phone. I got calls and text messages from so many people, not just you. Everything's not about you, Shay. It's my birthday. It's not about you. And I'm just like, okay, well, you know, I just want this to be a special day, and we got reservations for 7 o'clock. You live in Oakland. The place we're going to is in Walnut Creek, and you're supposed to come pick me up. So I'm just like, you know what, you're right, it's cool, whatever. You know, our reservation is at 7. Do you want me to see if I can move it to 8 o'clock? So he's just like, yeah, cool. I'm like, all right. So I called a place and it was just like, yeah, it's okay, you can move it to 8 o'clock. So I'm like, all right. He was like, okay, I'm gonna be on my way soon. Yeah, this fool did not show up when he was supposed to. He didn't get to my house till 8 o'clock. So I'm just like, oh my God, wow. So finally he there. I had gifts for him. I give him his gifts. He's happy. I'm taking pictures in my living room mirror. He in the background. I'm gonna post some of the pictures. I looked really cute. He looked nice as well. So I'm just like so excited. I'm just like, okay, you know, the day started, well, it's night now. The day started cool, but let's just have like a good evening and enjoy the rest of the night. I don't want to, like, you know, ruin his birthday or whatever. That's just, you know, what I'm thinking. Like, I don't want to be, you know, just talking heck of smack and, you know, putting down the mode, and it's his birthday. So I called the restaurant though, and I just asked them, like, is it okay if we come at 9? And it was just like, it's fine, but we stopped serving alcohol or something at like 10. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna be there before, and like if we order drinks, we'll just make sure we order enough drinks before 10 p.m. So y'all, if y'all, I'm gonna post some of the pictures on the membership where you can see his face. But y'all, he cheesing in the background of my pictures. He's happy. He was just telling me how pretty I look with my natural hair, you know, just being natural. Like he really like, you know, that on me. So I don't know what happened. Like a switch just flipped in this nigga's head, y'all. We get in the car. And he was just like, I don't think I want to go no more. I don't think I want to go with you no more. Like, I don't know. I just get bad vibes when I'm around you. And I'm just like, okay, well, if that's the case, then like, we don't got to deal with each other. You the one who keep coming back. At first, y'all, it was me. It was me who used to run back. But now it was him running back. And then I would just fall back in. So I'm just like, dude, if you don't want to do this, fine. Just like, I can go back inside my house. Like, this is not a problem. He was just like, man, yeah, you just go home because you just go back into your house because I don't think I want to do this. So I'm just like, this dude is so weird. Like, are you serious? Like, you just drove all the way out here. I done got all the way ready. Been waiting for you all day, rescheduling the reservations all for us to get in the car, and you tell me that you don't want to go on your birthday dinner with me? Like, this, y'all, I cannot make this up. And I really, really wish, do I got them text? No, I don't got them text messages. Like, if I had my phone before I dropped it in the ocean last year, I would have, man, if there's a way you can retrieve text messages, let me know. Like, can you go to your like carrier and ask them to print out text messages? Can you do that? If so, somebody let me know if you could do that, because y'all, if I can access text messages from before I drop my phone in that ocean, y'all, I would have so many receipts on stuff. It would be ridiculous how much receipts I would have had. I would have had some receipts after receipt after receipt after receipt. And y'all know I'm receipt queen. Y'all know I'm receipt queen. Like come on now. Y'all know I come with the facts, the receipts, the everything if I got it. Period. So y'all, I'm getting out the car, finna walk back into my house, and he was just like, man, nah, come on. Like, you just drive. I just don't feel like driving. So I'm just like, okay, he tweaking. He on one. Like, he got to be on one right now. So I'm just like, all right, cool. This is my first time driving his Jag. Like, this should be fun. Y'all, now, when he got out the car to get in the passenger seat, somehow or another, I don't know what had happened, but he misplaced his phone. So I get in the driver's seat, he get in the passenger seat, we take off, we're driving towards the place. Y'all, we're like 10 minutes away from the place. He's sitting in the car chilling, I'm playing music off of my phone, and then I guess because Cray Cray always had two phones, so his main phone, he realized after a certain point that he didn't have a phone. He didn't have that phone because he was like, oh, Shay, let me play some of my music. So I'm like, all right, I disconnect my phone, and he was trying to, he was going to connect his phone. So y'all, when he went to go look and couldn't find his main phone, y'all, why he started flipping out, going crazy in the car. He's like, you got my phone? Do you got my phone? And I'm like, bro, calm down, like chill, like you screaming and hollering, we're yelling, it's nighttime. Y'all know me, I can barely see at night, you feel me? You know, I'm blind, you feel me? Like, you feel me? God be looking out for me and getting me to point A and point B at night. You feel me? Like, you feel me? So I'm just like, bro, like, calm down. Like, it's not that serious. Like, you freaking out. I'm like, you probably dropped the phone under the seat. I'm like, just relax. I'm like, just stick your hand under the seat and see if you can feel your phone under there. He was like, I did that. My phone's not there. You got my phone? Do you got my phone? I'm like, I don't have your phone. Why would I have your phone? Did you see me grab your phone? Like, why would I grab your phone, y'all? So I'm just like, oh my God, like, you tripping. Like, I don't have your phone. Maybe it fell in the back seat. So he just like, man, pull over. Yo, why he grabbed the goddamn steering wheel and yanked it, and we like swerve hella far. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what if, y'all, on the grace of God, no cars was coming. So I'm just like, bro, what if cars was coming? We could have just hit somebody and hit her. Somebody, because you gonna grab the, y'all, stressful. When I tell you, stressful. By the time me and Cray Cray was done, y'all, I swear I grew my first gray hair. Like dealing with cray cray, I definitely, by the end of this, I grew gray hair. I did. That's when my first gray showed up. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, it was insane. Like, it was always tense around him. Like, I was always stressed on my toes. Like, it was just ridiculous. Like, the stress level of dealing with cray cray was just like on 1,000, on a whole caliber that I did not even know that was possible. Because who in their right mind would grab somebody's wheel while they're driving? Because you're panicking because you cannot find your phone and you think I got your phone. So y'all, I pull off the freeway, I park, and I'm just like, bro, you're tripping. Like, if you didn't want to come, like, if you didn't want to do this, you literally, I was walking back into my house. Like, I could have went back into my house if this is the way you was going to be reacting. He's like, no, but I just feel like you got my phone because I can't find my phone. So y'all, I'm just like, bro, I don't got your phone. Why would I have your phone? Why would I need your phone? Y'all, I never went through Cray Cray's phone. So I'm just like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, I never pick up your phone and go through it. Why all of a sudden when I take your phone on your birthday? Like, that don't even make sense. I'm like, you're not making any sense. You're just saying anything as usual. You want to blame me for something? You can never just say, I misplaced my phone. So he was like, man, I think I left it on the hood of the car when me and you changed seats. See, this is all your fault. I should have never let you drive my car. I didn't ask you to drive your car. You asked me to drive your car. And I don't think you left your phone on the hood like we would have heard it fall or something. So y'all, I get my phone light because I don't know, like maybe he can't see. I'm like putting my phone light around trying to see if I could find the damn phone. I find the damn phone. For some reason it had, I think when he was getting out the car, it must have fell under the driver's seat and it was there. So I get the phone. I'm like, here's your phone. Like, do you want to take me back home or not? Because we're literally like in the middle point. Like, it's 10 minutes to my house or 10 minutes to the place. Like, what you want to do? What you want to do? Because you're stressing me out. It's your birthday. I just want to have a good time. Like, can we just have a good time? If not, like, you can take me home. Because I don't want to be stressing you out on your birthday and you blaming things on me. Like, you done got my anxiety through the goddamn roof. My heart beating out my goddamn chest because you didn't yank the wheel. We could have just, anything could have just happened. Like, this is just a lot to be dealing with. Like, we only been, it's only been 30 minutes since you arrived at my house. You came inside. We took the picture. Like, this is just a lot. This is just a lot. So he like, nah. So y'all, he was like, let me just drive my car. I'm like, all right, whatever. So y'all, he get in the driver's seat, I get in the passenger seat. I'm just sitting there quiet because I'm just like, everything I do, if I breathe, if I move, like something's my fault. Like, I just don't even want to have to deal with anything and you blame me for any, like y'all, I feel like I couldn't even breathe around him. Like, seriously, I'm just sitting there like, just imagine feeling like you cannot like breathe or blink or move anytime wrong and this person's gonna flip out or blame you for something or any, like, it just, y'all, it was just crazy. I don't know why I was dealing with it. So y'all, we finally get to the restaurant. We park, we go inside. They give us like this nice little booth. So nice in the restaurant. Now, I don't know what it is, y'all, but anytime I go to a restaurant, whatever I order, I don't know what it is. If I just know I got that special touch, I just know what to order. My food always comes out the best. I promise you, whatever I order when I go out with people and order food, I swear I always order the food. And then when everybody see my food, they be like, damn, I should have got what you got. I promise, every single time. I don't know what it is. Like, so y'all, I had got like, this lobster crab something with like asparagus and I think like mac and cheese, and I got some drinks. And you know, at first, y'all, everything's going cool. He ordered his food. He got like steak and shrimp and something else, and we're just having our drinks. And y'all, at first everything was fine. After Cray Cray had got like 2 drinks into him, y'all, he started tripping. So mind you, it's a weekday, so it wasn't that many people in the restaurant. I'm guessing that's why they kept allowing us to reschedule. And it was like a pandemic-y time, so you know, it wasn't like so many people and they had to do like the social distancing, so you couldn't be too close to nobody. But there's other people in the restaurant, but you could, you know, it was people that looked like that. You know what, we was not at Ruth Chris, we was at Flemings. Yeah, we was at Flemings. Y'all, why he all of it, he went, y'all, He like, yeah, cause my Rolex costs bands, and my shirt costs two bands, and my shoes cost 5 bands. Yeah, I got money. And I'm looking at him like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you calling out what you got and how much you got and how much it costs? Like, why are you doing that? I'm just like, bro, chill. Like, you don't need to do that. Like, when you look like money, you look like money. You don't need to tell people that you got money on. Like, you feel me? Like, it's unnecessary. Mind you, it's just like a whole bunch of like couples, older couples, you feel me? So it's just like, who is you trying to stunt for? Who is you trying to flex for? I think it was like a couple black people, but they weren't even close to us or nothing. You know what I mean? There were some like younger couples, but they weren't even like close to us, y'all. The people that was like close to us were like older. So I'm like, who is you trying to flex on? But I'm whispering, I'm like, bro, who you trying to flex on? Like, what is you doing? Like, calm down. Like, we're in a nice restaurant. Like, chill out. Like, you doing a lot. Then, y'all, he didn't want to take off his hat. Y'all knowing, like, usually nice restaurants, you take off your hat. I'm like, take off your hat. He didn't want to take off his hat. So I'm just like, bro, like, you do not have proper restaurant etiquette, y'all. He just being all talking all loud. Was like, yeah, I need to smoke. I should have smoked before I came in. I don't know why this... Pardon me? Who is this stranger? I don't know this person. Y'all, why did I forget to mention, hold on, before I finish this part right here, y'all, why did I forget to mention when me and Cray Cray had switched seats after he had yanked the wheel, we pulled over? Y'all, why he fake tried to take off and leave? I totally forgot. Y'all, why he pulled off before I can get in the car? Y'all, flabbergasted, mouth on ground. I'm like, did this just leave me on the side of, like, because where we were, it's like an exit, but it's like nothing there. Like, it's Willow Pass and Concord. Y'all know Willow Pass and Concord is, if you know, it's a dark, long road when you get off that exit right there. It's like nothing right there. It's a gas station like over there, but other than that, like, it's no lights. It's a dark ass road, y'all. Why this thing pull off, y'all? I'm like, bro, I know this nigga not finna leave me right here on the side of the goddamn road in the dark at night. Are you kidding me? Y'all was so mad. Like, I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like calling him, he not answering. He went all the way down the street and came back and bust the U-turn. He was like, I was just pulling a prank on you. I was just joking. You know I wouldn't leave you. Why would I leave you? I don't know. You do dumb random stuff, Cray Cray. Like, are you kidding me? Y'all, I was so irritated, but I literally kept it cute because I'm like, he on one, he tripping. Like, I ain't even gonna flash how I want to. But when he dropped me back off at home, I'm going to turn up on his ass because he got me messed up. Like, are you kidding me? You drove off trying to play a prank on me? Y'all, I was furious, but I kept it cute and I held it in and I just sat in the car like this because I was just so mad. I was just so irritated. I was just like, this is beyond me. What am I doing? Like, this, like, why am I putting up with this? Anyways, fast forward, he cutting up in the dang restaurant. Finally, y'all, they come out with our food. My food looking good. I got videos and pictures I think I'm gonna put up on the screen. My food looking good, smelling good. And I'm like, yes, I'm about to tear my stuff. That he get his steak. Now, this was his first time, supposedly, what he said, being at like a nice, you know, upscale restaurant. Y'all know in some of them restaurants, depending on the type of steak y'all get, it be like this big. It be small. It don't be big steak. Like, if you cook a steak at home, it be a small piece of steak. Why he mad he don't like none of his food? Y'all, he didn't even try the food, y'all. He just looked at the steak and he was like, oh, I could tell. Mind you, he had got well done. And I had told him to get I told him to get medium well done instead of well done. Because a lot of times in these restaurants, when you tell them well done, they cook it too tough. Like, you gotta really know how to cook well done steak and it still be good. It can't be done. You just gotta know what you're doing. But sometimes in these restaurants, they don't know how to make well done steak properly to where it's still juicy and have flavor. And you know, you know what I mean? You've been like, you shaking the goddamn table. So I had told him to get medium well. He was like, no, I don't want nothing with no blood in it. I'm just like, I promise you, you'll be all right. Get the medium well. He didn't want to get the medium well. He got well done. So y'all, when he got his food, he cut his steak open. I don't know what it was, y'all. He just did not like his food, y'all. He's talking hella. She's like, this expensive. Mind you. He know this is an expensive restaurant. You picked this restaurant. You wanted to come to this restaurant. You knew it was going to be pricey. He was like, I can't believe this little bitty ass steak and this stuff cost this much money and ain't even that much food. Y'all just going off. So the people coming, they was like, is everything okay? Is like everything okay with your food? I'm like, my food good. I'm good. I'm cool. I don't know about him. Like, he like, man, nah, it's cool. I'm good. So the dude like, all right, he walked away from the table. I think Cray Cray might have ate some of like my mac and cheese, but y'all did not eat none of the food. So I eat my food. I turn my food down. We having drinks, y'all. We there literally to like the restaurant about to close because we got there at like 9. We got our food around like 9:30, 9:45, and then the restaurant closed at like 10 or 10:30 because this was around the, you know, the vid times where everything closed early. So y'all, they're telling us like it's the last round if you want to drink. I'm like, all right, let me get one more drink. We celebrating. He get another drink. We're drinking our drink. So I'm just like, you're not gonna eat your food? Like, you should at least just like try a little bit. Y'all, he didn't even try the food. He just looked at it and was just like, I don't want this shit. And I'm just like, all right. So I gave him like a little bit of my like mac and cheese, like I said, and some of my lobster, and he liked it. Y'all, why it come time for them to give us the bill? So they give him the bill. Baby, I didn't bring a purse. I didn't bring a card. I didn't bring a cash. Baby, I didn't even bring my ID. The only thing I had was like, you know, at the time, like Apple Pay. But I didn't bring nothing. No, I had my ID. I'm exaggerating. I had my ID and I had my phone to like do Apple Pay. Y'all, why the hell he looked at the bill and slid it to me? He was like, it's my birthday, you're gonna pay. So I slide and I look. Why that shit at like 3 something? So I'm looking at him like, slide back. No, you said you wanted to come here. You said you was paying for it. You just told me to get cute and show up. He's like, I'm not finna pay for no food I didn't eat. I said, well, they actually was something wrong with your food. You should have told them you didn't want it and take it back so they could have took it off the tab or something. Like, I'm confused. Y'all, can you believe this nigga got up and walked away? Y'all, and I hate like confrontational situations, and I don't like, he was trying to, okay, y'all, Cray Cray is a narcissist. He was basically trying to show me up. You know what I mean? He was just basically trying to like be like, like, is you broke or not? Because he was saying like little stuff during our conversation at the table, like, oh, do you still got some of that money I've been giving you? Or is you broke? Did you spend all that money? Mind you, I had the money. I had my own money. You feel me? But y'all, so I just felt like I had to pay for it because I'm not a broke bitch. You're not finna like make me look broke in this goddamn restaurant with all these people sitting up in here. You done made a scene so that everybody keep looking over at us. You gonna get up and walk away when they put that tab down and the bill is like 3 something, almost 4 something, and you gonna tell me I'm gonna pay and your ass gonna get up and walk away? Y'all, he left. He didn't go to no bar. Y'all, he left. He went to his car. So y'all, the people is like looking like, thinking like we dining and dashing because they gave him the thing and he just literally walked out. Y'all, I'm so goddamn furious. I'm just like, I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. Like, I know you kidding me right now. I know he did not just get up and walk away from this table and leave and go outside. So now, mind y'all, now I'm more so like, at first I wasn't. I was gonna be petty and sit there and see if he was gonna come back inside and see if I paid or not, or send me the money to pay or something. But I was just like, you know, he just played that funny stuff before we got here where he tried to fake leave me. Like, what if he go to the car and leave me? So I was just like, oh my God, are you kidding me? So y'all, I paid the $400. I was so freaking mad. I went and got in that car. Y'all, when I tell you it was dead silence on that ride home, not a word was said. Not a music was played. Not a bird was chirping. Not a wind was blowing. Dead silent. Dead silent. I barely even breathed. Because I was just like, I want to go upside his head right now. Because are you kidding me? You embarrassed the out of me. And then you made me pay for food you didn't even eat. Didn't even eat the food. Bro, I just paid $400 for food you did not eat. Because mind you, y'all, he had ordered a bunch of shit. And his stuff cost more than mine. Y'all, he did not eat none of the stuff. But I did box the stuff up because I was just like, let me just take it home or something. But still, it's just the fact that, like, $400? Like, I could have used this $400 anywhere. Like, we did not have to come here for me to spend $400 and waste the cute outfit. Waste my goddamn time. So y'all, we pull up to my house and I'm like, I hop out the car and he had left something in my house. So he was coming up. No, I think he had to use the bathroom. Yo, when we get in my house, I'm calling him all kind of bitches. I'm just going crazy on his head. I'm like, you're so embarrassing. You so goddamn ghetto. You don't know how to act in a damn restaurant. Like, I'm just going in on him, talking so much stuff, y'all. And he was just like, man, whatever, Shay. Forget it then. Forget it. If you don't want to be with me, you ain't got to be with me. And I was just like, man, just leave. So yeah, mind y'all, right after this is when I had seen that they was going to be having Desi Banks here in the Bay Area in Pleasanton. So me and Cray Cray had stopped talking for a few days, but I just bought an extra ticket just in case because I asked my bestie to come. She was going to bring her man. We was going to double date. Somebody was going to come with me. Cray Cray, Delusional, or one of my other boo things, okay? So I'm just like, whoever I feel like I like the best as the time is coming up, that's who I'm going to invite. So me and Cray Cray was having a conversation on the phone, and because we had made up, of course, and I was just basically telling him like, I got some tickets to the Desi Banks thing, like we should go, you know, this could be like another addition to your birthday and pre-entering my birthday, because the show was gonna be on like the 17th or 18th of April. So at first, y'all, he was like, yeah, cool, I'm down. As days start going, y'all, then all of a sudden he was like, nah, I don't want to go. I don't want to be in a place like that. I don't want to be surrounded by hella people I don't know. It's going to be hella niggas from Oakland there. You know, I got beef. You know, I got funk. And I was just like, well, we got the seats that's at the top, like where we're going to look down and not be on the floor. And when I last looked, there was still a bunch of tickets up there. So I don't think too many people are going to be up there. Most people got their tickets like right on the floor. So I'm like, we should be fine. So y'all, I didn't know if he was gonna come or not. So I had basically started asking my other niggas like, hey, like y'all gonna be available on the 18th, the 18th, I think it was the 18th, on the 18th, you feel me? Like, you feel me? A couple of my boo things did hit me back, said they was gonna go. Y'all, last minute, Cray Cray decided he wanted to come, and I already did a story time on this. And when I tell you, y'all, one of my funniest story times, one of my favorite story times I told, even though it was a traumatic situation, y'all have to go watch Double Date from Hell. When I tell you, one of the funniest story time, the situation was not funny, but it was funny because I'm just a funny person. Y'all have to go watch that story time. So that happened right after this situation. Now, this was the year I had took that trip to San Diego with Miss Burgundy. That happened literally right after the Double Date from Hell. But before that, in the middle, Cray Cray had came to my house to see me off to go to San Diego, And he was basically wishing me a happy early birthday because I was gonna be in San Diego for a couple days. I was gonna be there during my birthday. Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, he was just telling me, he came over and we was chilling. He was telling me happy birthday and just saying how, you know, he kind of mad that he not going to spend my birthday with me since I spent his birthday with him. And I'm in my head, I'm just like, I want to spend my birthday with you anyway. I don't need you stressing me out and ruining my birthday. This year, I'm hoping to have a good birthday because like I tell you, every year my birthday is ruined somehow by someone other than me. It's never me. It's never me. It's never me. It's never giving birthday diva and I ruined my own birthday. So mind you, I haven't been talking to Delusional. I would just like hit him up here and there. He would hit me up here and there, small talk, you know what I mean? Besides that time where I told y'all we and him had went to the Six Flags. Other than that, I hadn't have been kicking it with him or anything like that. So yeah, it's the 21st and at my house, we're kicking it, we're hanging out. And why did Delusional call me? Delusional called me like 3 times. I did not answer. And at this point, Cray Cray knows who Delusional is, and he's like highly upset that I was talking to Delusional. Like he was mad as hell. So when he seen Delusional name pop up on my phone screen, because I just like had my phone on the bed and it started vibrating, ringing, and he looked over and he seen it. And then Delusional had texted me and was just like, happy early birthday or something, or have fun on your trip, something like that. Cray Cray had just got dead silent. And y'all, for the first time, the only time, never done before, Cray Cray just got up and left, y'all. He didn't say nothing. He didn't say bye. He didn't say nothing. He just got up and walked out. And I just let him because I was just like, I'm not going to argue with him or fight with him. I already know at this point, like, it's just a dead cause to even be trying to explain anything to him because literally I have not been talking to Delusional like that. Like it's nothing going on between him. Me and him haven't done anything that whole 2021 so far. And it's April. We haven't did anything. So the next day, the 22nd, is when I left officially for San Diego. That's when, like I said, that the birthday trip, Birthday Gone Wrong with Miss Burgundy. Go check that out. So as I'm on the trip, y'all, the day that I'm leaving, why did Cray Cray post this girl? So yeah, it had to be, because what day did I leave? So my birthday was on the 24th. The next day we was leaving, the 25th. This posted a bit on his Instagram stories talking about some happy birthday to my special friend, some little shit. Y'all, I'm gonna post the video. I'm gonna post the picture because I got a screenshot of that. Now I got some receipts. Okay, I do got some receipts. I'm gonna post that on the screen. Okay, y'all, so I had to zoom in because I don't know why I cut this screenshot off. This happened hella long ago. I must have just been real mad that I was taking this screenshot so fast. But if y'all looked really close at the top, he put diamond in the rough. Like, what do you mean diamond in the rough? And then that's when she reposted. Well, she posted on her story first, thank you to my special friend. Then he reposted it and put diamond in the rough and something else. I can't see what else he put, but y'all, he had put something else up there. So baby, I'm sick. Him basically telling this girl happy birthday and just giving her flowers or how she's such a good friend to him. And I'm like, y'all, mind you, when Cray Cray had left after he seen that Delusional was calling me the day before I left for the trip, we was still talking after that. He just left. After that, like, as I was on the trip, I talked to him on the phone. I was just explaining to him, like, I don't talk to him. Everybody's calling me, telling me happy birthday around this time. Like, it's not that big of a deal. So we was still in communication. So I'm thinking everything's gonna be cool. When I come back, me and him is gonna spend some time together. So I'm not worried about it. Like, he had been texting me, calling me, everything's been fine. So to my surprise, the 25th, like, we're leaving, we had went to the safari park, y'all, and we was getting ready to drive home. I go on Instagram and he posted a female on his Instagram story talking about happy birthday to my special friend. Y'all, I'm so mad because we're waiting for Miss Burgundy friend and her kids to meet us because they didn't want to come to the safari park. They went to the beach, so we was waiting for them to Uber to us so we could take off, or no, drive to us so we can head out. And I was going to be driving the first couple hours. So y'all, we're just sitting there waiting for them, and I'm showing Miss Burgundy. I'm like, bitch, this just posted another bitch on his Instagram story. Like, what the like, she like, wow, friend. I'm like, yeah. So y'all, I'm texting him, who the fuck is this bitch? Who is this? Like, I responded to the Instagram post because who the is this? Who is this? You didn't even post me on my birthday yesterday. You ain't never even posted me, not never. Who is this that is special enough for you to post her on your Instagram story? And you telling her happy birthday? Y'all, I was so mad. I was like, oh wow, like, wow, this is crazy. Y'all, I lost it. Y'all, I literally lost it. Because I was just like, wow, you never done nothing like this for me. And I've been riding and dying with you, literally. And you couldn't even post me on your Instagram for my birthday yesterday? Who is this? Who is this chick? This is not one of your family members. This is not one of your family members. At all. Who is this? Do y'all want to know what he messaged me and told me about this girl? Do y'all won't believe what he tells me. Y'all won't believe what he tells me. Like, you literally won't believe what he tell me. But he didn't even really need to tell me nothing. Like, I already knew, y'all. I already knew. Like, I was so hurt and irritated because I already knew, like, what's up. Like, just don't just be posting random females. Mind y'all, Cray Cray never posted anybody on his Instagram story. He barely even posted on Instagram. He had just started posting on Instagram when he got his little money just to flex and stuff on people. But he wasn't like the type to just be posting a bunch of people on his Instagram. So this is the first person you post on your Instagram, and it's a bitch, and you telling her happy birthday, and you done bought her balloons and flowers and all kind of shit. Okay, I know what's going on here. So yeah, y'all, I lost it. I literally lost it. I lost it. Like, I wanted to cry so bad, but I'm like, I'm with my kid and I'm with, you know, my friends and their kids. Like, I don't want to just be crying in front of them and then they're like, girl, what the hell is wrong with you? You crying over a man that's not even your man, but that's your man, but that's not your man. And he just posted another female. Like, come on now, Shayla, you know what's up. You know what's up. You're not stupid. You smart. You know what that mean. You know what's going on. Y'all won't believe what happens next. Y'all will not believe what happens next. Y'all won't believe what happens next. Like, I don't even believe what happened next, but it happened. Like, y'all, when I tell you Cray Cray was the biggest narcissist, manipulative, psycho, unhinged, unstable, diabolical, evil villain I ever met in my life. Like, Cray Cray is an evil villain. Seriously. Even though I was like on and off again talking to Delusional, I told him, like, I never lied about it, like talking to other people. Like, I told him, like, I talked to other people. He would just be mad about it. He would think I was playing or joking. I was never playing or joking. I was that serious with him, and I would tell him, like, I'm serious. Like, I'm not gonna stop talking to other people until you make it official with me. Because why should I be missing out on my husband trying to wait for you to be my husband? Like, that just don't work like that, sir. I'm just so sorry to tell you, like, if you want me to yourself, then you need to make things exclusive between me and you. Remember, I told y'all, we all only been in a relationship that one time for them couple hours. And then after that, like, we never talked about that situation again. And, you know, a relationship. He kept just saying, like, we just need to still figure things out. It's just not the right time. We still got to work on stuff. We don't need to work on anything. You need to work on things. I just need to leave your ass alone. Really, that's what it was. I just needed to leave him alone. But he had a lot of things he needed to work on. Because obviously, if y'all cannot tell, he is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He is diabolical. He is an evil villain. He was literally my biggest op, my biggest enemy, my biggest evil villain that I had to keep fighting. Cause y'all, I'm telling y'all, and y'all, that's how I felt. Like, I felt like without Cray Cray, like, I felt like I was nothing. I don't know why I felt like this, y'all, but I just felt like I needed him. Like, I felt like I needed him. I really did. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like I felt like I needed him. It was like being on drugs. Like, I needed a dose of him, even though I knew it was killing me and it was so bad for me. But it was addicting. He had me addicted. Because for him to post a bit on his Instagram story and tell her happy birthday before he posted me on his Instagram, and I've been riding and mostly done. I already know what y'all thinking. Like, Shayla, girl, why are you upset? You been talking to Delusional. You was talking to Devin. Why are you mad that he posted another female? I'm mad, y'all, because it was like I only started entertaining them because I was trying to prove a point to Cray Cray, y'all. When I had officially told him in the summer of 2020 that I was going to start talking to other people and I wasn't going to be all up under him no more, Cray Cray laughed at me. That nigga laughed at me like, girl, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't finna talk to nobody else for too long or too serious. You gonna be right up under me again, blowing up my phone, wanting to be with me, crying, sending me paragraph after paragraph. You can't leave me alone. So I felt like I had to prove a point like, oh, you think I can't leave you alone? Boom. So I started talking to other people because I was just like, I had to prove a point to him. It wasn't like I wanted to start talking to other people. Like, I don't know why, even after all this crazy stuff happened, like, I just still wanted to be with him. So that's why I started talking to other people. I felt like I had to prove to him, like, I can get niggas. Like, don't get that twisted now. Hold on now. You playing with my card and let me show you the hand that I'm dealing. So yeah, also, y'all, I have, and I'm still currently working on this today, attachment issues. And if y'all didn't watch this particular story time where I kind of talked about, you know, my childhood and like what happened between me, my mom, my dad, and my grandmother, I'm gonna post it here. Y'all need to go check that out. Like, I just be feeling like everyone I come in contact with, everyone I love, they leave. And so it's hard for me to let go of people because I feel like I can never keep anyone in my life. And it's just like, I try to hold on to the little bit of good times me and him had and hold on to them and you know, wished and prayed that those little bit of good times would turn into, you know, more good times more frequently, and that I could change him and that we could build something. Cause it was just like, you know, my first real love outside of my baby daddy as an adult. And it's just like, it just killed me. It was really, y'all, it was really like, y'all just do not understand. Like, Cray Cray had me sick. I was literally crying in a lot of times. Like, it was a lot of stuff going on. If y'all did not watch the Cray Cray playlist, please watch it. But yeah, so it just hurt me to see that he posted another female, and it's just like, dang, he's probably doing and giving and saying and everything that I've been wanting from him, he's probably doing for this girl. He's posting her on his Instagram. Like, you feel me? He ain't stressing her out, dogging her out like he doing me, because you feel me? She posted it on her Instagram and he reposted it on his Instagram. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, she must be happy. Whatever he doing with her, she happy. She posted it on her Instagram, and then he reposted it on his Instagram. So just to see that, like, dang, this person that I've been fighting for to be with for 2 years is gonna post somebody else on his social media. Like, I knew he was talking to other people. I already knew that. I wouldn't, but to publicize something, it just, I don't know what it was, y'all. That just really, like, I felt like I just started, I felt sick. Embarrassing. Very embarrassing. But y'all gonna have to wait till the next episode to find out what he tell me and to find out what happened next. Buckle the fuck up. Because like I keep trying to tell y'all, it just keeps getting worse and worse. It's only April. It's only April. From the whole pew pew to my head, all the other story times, January to April, that's 4 months. 4 months. All of that happened in 4 months. 4 freaking months. I'm stressed. Okay? Gray hairs is coming out of my scalp saying, bitch, hello. How are you? Oh, we know. Stressed as hell because we're here. And you're only 25. Or I think at the time, like 26, 25, 26. Like, hello. Let me give y'all a sneak peek of part 3. I found out Cray Cray was the biggest fucking liar. When I tell y'all, I swear Cray Cray used to make it seem like he didn't talk to nobody. He wasn't messing with nobody when I caught him multiple times in that lie. But y'all will not believe what I found out. Oh, when I tell you evil villain was evil villaining, it's ridiculous. Cray Cray needs help. He needs to be dipped in holy water 3 times a day and prayed over 5 times a day. Because something's not right with him at all. Something's not right with him. But yeah, y'all, that's it for this story time. Stay tuned next week for part 3. Because it's beyond me. It's beyond me. Yeah, I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe, so you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe. But only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want the extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down in my description below to join my membership. It's juicy over there. I know a lot of y'all be commenting like, Shayla, should I really join the membership? Yes, even if you only join for like a month and then cancel your subscription. I'm telling you, it's worth going to check out that extra juicy tea. I'm not gonna disappoint. Y'all can ask anybody in the membership, will you be disappointed? And they're gonna tell you no, your goddamn mouth gonna be on that goddamn ground, because I get X-rated. I give y'all extra exclusive juicy tea, behind the scenes, just so much. So if you ever are debating on joining that membership, do it. Even if you just do it and cancel in a month, go get that juicy tea though. Go get that juicy tea. All right, y'all. Deuces. Oh, my Nellies again. I keep forgetting. Also, y'all, I'm so highly frustrated. I'm so irritated. I don't know when y'all get in this video, but I'm not finna let YouTube defeat me. I'm not finna let them keep playing me out of my coins. I spend my time, film my videos, do my edits. I've been cutting out everything that sounds bad, and I'm not finna let them, So I hope y'all get this video one day, because I'm not finna re-record it. I didn't say nothing bad. I cut everything bad. And yeah, like, they're really playing with me right now. Like, literally, y'all, all my videos that I've been posting, they've been snatching a girl's coin. Okay. So all them videos y'all got last week, I love y'all down. And I was just like, look, I'm about to get them videos, because I had been gone the week before that. So I was just like, whatever. I'm not finna like let that stress me out. But the part when I posted, that video went through fine, and I was talking more reckless in that video than this video. I don't know what is going on. So y'all, if y'all see this video, just know I edited this video like 100 times, uploaded it 110 times. Okay, so keep watching. Love y'all.